Okay, folks, Bobby J. Gallo here. Megalith Park in Pennsylvania, a modern day Stonehenge. This is actually very, very interesting. Most of the stones in here weigh tons, and there are literally dozens and dozens of them throughout the park. You have to wonder who moved them, how they moved them, why they moved them. Place definitely has a pagan vibe to it, and we've encountered some people also walking through the park that are clearly pagan. Haven't really interviewed any of them, but we're just trying to see if there's any energy here. And if I turn this around, you can see even down the paths, you can see them. They're everywhere. Very, very large stones in the clearings. Circles. We saw signs for fairy rings. It's just an amazing, amazing place. This looks to be like the main circle. Wondering if there's any activity here at all. Again, nothing on the EMF, nothing on the proximity sensors. Okay, let's go. This is cool. Definitely some type of altar here. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna just try one thing really quick. Okay, is there anyone or anything here in the main sanctuary at Megalith Park? Anything or anyone at all?
That looks like another planet. Up there with the bowl with the incense at the top. Do you see it?
Let's look.
Up there. Is that what it is?
Oh yeah, definitely.
So I wonder what the intent is for that. And there's another one at the very top right side, but I can't see it. Definitely people are bringing in rocks, and there's all kinds of ashes.
For sure. Okay, now this is definitely built as a bench overlooking what can almost be described as an altar of sorts, which is interesting. Okay, so what we're going to do right now is, because I'm getting such a incredible vibe from this right here, is I'm going to turn on the ghost tube seer and see if anything comes in. Okay, ooh, it's something immediately, but we're getting people in a celebration. Like almost a wedding ceremony of sorts. Go down here and see what we get.
See it. That would be the place.
That would be the place right down there. So a celebration of sorts. And I got to tell you, folks, I came in immediately, which is kind of unusual. And that's fading out. Let's see if something else comes in. Some type of pond. And there's something covered in it. Interesting. Could be. Could be.
It seems like most are in circles.
Yeah. So we have a celebration now. It may not be a formal celebration in a hall that the picture came up with, but maybe it means that people have other types of celebrations here. You don't know, really. It's kind of a mystery. It's interesting. Nothing else is coming up from the ghost tubes here. The only time I got something is at that altar, which I think is kind of interesting. Okay, we're getting something else here coming down this way. Don't know really what that is. It's kind of like a hill or a mountain or a mound with a bright light in the center. What's that?
There's a clearing over there.
I don't know. I had it pointed this way. And now that one's gone.
Looks like it was down.
Now this is something interesting, folks. Coming up the path here, somebody had to make that. Somebody had to build that. How did they do that? That stone has to weigh tons. So yeah, this is like a modern day Stonehenge in the middle of Pennsylvania. Looks like it's been up there for a while, but I don't even want to walk under it.
Yeah, they're supporting it with smaller.
Yeah, that's just crazy. Yeah, let's go down this way. And all of these rocks standing up, even these little ones in the corners, you know there's some significance there. Whoa, almost slipped on the mud. We're not necessarily hunting ghosts, folks, but we're just trying to see what this weird place is all about. And if something pops up on the ghost tube, then something pops up on the ghost tube. Don't know. Nothing yet, though. Now, this is really interesting. It's a small chapel in the middle of what appears to be a park with a lot of pagan symbolism. St. Columba Chapel. Wow, there's people buried here. Interesting. Wow. Well, I wasn't expecting that at all. Not getting a lot of EMF. It's a bell. Looks like a bell. Not getting anything on GhostTube yet. Wonder if that'll call anything to speak to us. I don't know. What do you think? Might. Just interesting that there's actually... Ooh, is that open? That door looks like it might be open.
So I should try it?
Yep, I think you should. Oh, it's open. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, let's go in. Wow. Wow. Okay. This is unexpected. It says no unauthorized ceremonies, rituals, or weddings, but I smell sage in here. You smell it, honey? Yeah, somebody was burning some kind of incense in here. And there are seats. Wow, this is incredibly interesting. Now, is this place haunted? I have no earthly idea. I will tell you, EMF wise, there is nothing on the ghost tube coming up, so I'm not seeing any activity.